Hi, I'm Nate Bean with Integrity Automotive, where it's more than a name, it's how we do business, located in downtown Issaquah, Washington. Today I'm going to be talking about what to do to winterize your vehicle. So there's several different things that should be done, and it depends upon where you live, but primarily the important things, and especially in our area here in Washington State, in the Seattle area, for winterizing your car, first of all, an obvious thing, we're going to have a lot more rain. Let's make sure we have good wiper blades. Something to think about with wiper blades, they should probably be replaced once a year. However, sometimes they start streaking and not working well just simply because they're dirty. They'll get road grime on them, they'll get oils and stuff. Oil naturally falls on the ground, especially in the summertime. It doesn't get washed away by the rain. Then when it starts to rain, as cars drive, they kick that oil up in the air and it gets on your windshield and on your vehicle. And now your windshield wipers pick that oil up and it'll start to streak. So something you can always do is use some Windex or just some type of a Dawn or something like that, and just get that on a towel and clean off your windshield wipers. Quite often that will resolve the streaking and you'll find that they work like brand new. I would also recommend cleaning the windshield, and we have a remarkable product here called Aquapel that we use, which will literally cause the water just to beat up and fly off the windshield. You hardly even need your wiper blades. A phenomenal product at a very minimal price. You'll increase your safety by being able to see in the rain much better. So another thing to consider, of course, as we all know, is make sure that we have good antifreeze or good coolant. That antifreeze, coolant is for cooling the engine, and the antifreeze is a part of that, what that coolant is, and that is designed to keep the coolant from freezing when it gets really cold outside. If your coolant freezes, you can cause damage such as blown hoses, blown radiators, or even worse, you could break your block or crack the block in your engine, in which case you're replacing the engine. So it's critical that you have enough antifreeze protection in your engine. Also, you want to make sure you have good tires, especially if you're in an area where it snows or you get a lot of rain. Tires are very critical. Snow tires are not necessarily necessary. However, you always want to have a good all-season radial if you're driving in rainy conditions. And your trusted mechanic can give you good advice on which tires are the best. You at least want to make sure that you have good tread depth. And anything below 2/32 of an inch is illegal, and anything probably below 4/32 of an inch is going to really compromise the ability of the vehicle to handle in rainy conditions. So tires are extremely important. Of course, you also want to have your battery tested. Batteries fail more often in the winter because of the cold temperatures, and if your battery fails in the wintertime, you may get stuck where your engine won't crank over in the morning. It won't crank or it won't start, and then you're going to wind up having a tow truck bring your car to the shop so you can have the battery replaced. Much more costly than just simply having the battery replaced when it starts getting weak. Any good mechanic can test your battery and can determine the expected life of it. It's not always fail-safe, but that's the best way to know, is to have your battery tested electronically, and then we'll be able to determine how much longer the life is on that battery. It might be time to replace it even though it's working perfectly fine for you in the summertime. That's a few things to touch on. Also have your brakes checked. Your brakes are extremely critical, of course, all year round, but especially in the wintertime. And your anti-lock brake system needs to be working in case you go into a skidding condition so that it will stop that. So those are some good tips for winterizing your car. The most important thing I could say is take your car to a trusted service center where they can go through your vehicle and give it a good inspection to make sure you're safe for winter. Usually a very cost-effective, very inexpensive way to make sure your vehicle's in good shape. And quite often, most of those things are going to be checked for you just during a standard oil change, as long as you're having it done by a professional mechanic and not just a quick lube center. So I hope those tips were helpful to you. This has been the Integrity Automotive Insider Tip. I'm Nate Bean, the owner and founder, located in Issaquah, Washington. If that tip was helpful, please click the like button. Please share this video with your friends, and we look forward to seeing you subscribe to our channel as well so that you can get more helpful tips in the future. Thanks for watching.